You ever notice how every African ruler that refused to bow to Europe got labeled crazy? Meet Queen Ranavalona of Madagascar. Europe called her the Mad Queen. But if you actually look at what she did, she was the last wall standing between her people and colonization. They called her brutal, but survival in an empire's shadow has never looked gentle. Ranavalona was the daughter of a commoner who saved the life of a future king, and for that, her family was adopted into a royal household. And when that king, Radama I, died in 1828, she outmaneuvered the entire court, generals, nobles, even European advisors, and she claimed the throne for herself. Everyone expected a puppet, but what they got was a woman who tore the strings right out of the colonizer's hands. Ranavalona inherited a kingdom crawling with European missionaries, soldiers, and merchants, all pretending to help Madagascar modernize while plotting to control it. So she did something no one expected. She shut the door. She banned foreign interference, expelled most Europeans, and took back her country's trade. She replaced imported European goods with local production. She strengthened the army, tightened borders, and made it very clear Madagascar would answer to no empire. Europe called it isolation, but what it really was protection. Her methods were harsh, no point in sugarcoating that. She enforced loyalty through fear. Forced labor expanded under her reign. Christian converts, seen as spies for the West, were executed. Thousands died under her rule. But here's what the European historians don't mention. The British were enslaving Africans at the same time. The French were massacring resistance movements across Africa and Asia. And yet, they called her the savage. She was fighting an empire that came wrapped in a Bible and a bayonet. Europe called her reign the Dark Age of Madagascar, because it was dark for them. They lost access to the island's resources. Their missionaries lost power, and their soldiers lost ground. Meanwhile, Madagascar stayed independent for 30 more years after her death. That's the part they don't want to talk about. Her isolationist policies delayed French colonization until 1895. Long after every neighboring region had fallen, Ranavalona ruled for 33 years, and she died in her sleep, undefeated, uncolonized, and unapologetic. History painted her as a tyrant because she refused to be a servant. Was she ruthless? Absolutely. But so were the empires that wrote her story. They called her the Mad Queen, but she was the queen that said no. And when you're a black woman saying no to an empire, they'll always call it madness. Say her name, Queen Ranavalona.